brand message, and oh, excuse me, it's oh yeah. Establishing your brand audience. Who are you announcing that message to? Who's it for? Who's the demo you're going after? Are you talking to investors? You talking to sellers, investors and sellers? You talking to affluent? You talking to the everyday person? You want to specialize in the FHA market? Hard money? Like, who are you going after? Who do you want to be impressed or impressed with this brand message, brand identity? Who do you want this brand audience? Establishing that will allow you to get all these things again. Are working backwards, or reverse engineering. Once you know who your brand audience is, right? And even when you know what your brand identity is, they all kind of go together. Because your brand identity should speak to that brand audience. You shouldn't have a brand identity, a brand message that don't attract that brand audience. So you got to know who it is that you want to be inspired or motivated or attracted to your brand identity and your brand message. And finding that niche in that audience. So just really saying who you are. If it's simple as, I'm a real estate investor and I'm looking for discounted properties, distressed properties, or whatever it is, those things should be clear on your website and all your marketing and your social media and your Instagrams, your Periscopes, your Snapchats, all those things should be clear. Everything, that's the reverse engineering. Once you establish these three, everything should speak to that. I should not go on any of your pages other than your personal private ones that just maybe you, but none of your pages that represent you as a company, or I do personal branding. So everything revolves around my personal brand. You may not do personal branding. You may want to be your ratchet self on your own little time, and you want to have your business be your face in your company. That's fine. Some people do business branding. I do personal branding, for the most part. And most of my businesses are named after me, so it all kind of goes in the same thing. So once you establish your brand audience, brand message, brand identity, and then there's our fourth component, and all this is in a really good lecture, but is announcing your brand to the world, right? And this is what we say also is the work ethic behind that. That's the biggest thing. You can have your identity, your audience, and your message down pat, but now who are you going to tell? And how often are you going to tell them? Are you going to drive it into everybody that, this is who I am? You going to give out 10 cards a day or 100 cards a day? You going to meet 2 new people a day or 5 new people a day or 2 a week? It's all on you. Everyone can set a goal right now today. Actually, I want everyone to set a goal today between you and you of how many people, new relationships that you would create per day. New relationships. From 1 to whatever. Up to a random, I don't care how you do it, in the mall, in the street, at a stoplight, in the church. How many new people are you willing to commit to? New relationships are you willing to create for yourself per day? How many, Kim? 5 per day.
5 per day.
Every day.
Every day.
150 a month. That's your word. I'm not saying it's good or bad.
My math ain't that good, so I didn't know.
Huh?
My math ain't that good. I didn't know it was that many.
You said what?
My math ain't that good, so I didn't know.
Okay. So I just want to make sure. 5 a day, every day for 30 days, 150 a month.
Okay.
You go solid?
Yeah.
All right, cool deal. How about you, Queen? 2 to 3? Okay.
For me.
All right. And everyone has different capacity, right? So it's not a competition. You got different capacity.